Hey everybody, totally different view from what you're used to. I am Creative Sarah and I'm going to go live for you today. We're making a big front porch sign, so I needed to move to a much larger table that, and I needed to give you a different view so that you can actually see the whole sign as it's being created. So I'm sure that you have been driving through your neighborhood or wherever in your town and you've seen all these tall, skinny front porch signs. Some say welcome, some say home. The one that we're making today is going to say autumn, and I'm going to do a little embellishing with some autumn decor also. So I'm gonna have you guys help me. Let's see who is catching my live. Rebecca, hi Rebecca and Gail. And other Gail and Laura, Donna, Joanna, Renee, hi George, hi Jan. I'm gonna scooch in my water right by my computer, which is never a good idea. So let me move this a little bit and then I can see you guys. Hi Barb, hi Vicky, welcome. Okay, so totally different view like I said. The first thing I want to do, besides say hello to all of you, and good afternoon, is to get this video inside my VIP group. Now, if you are not part of my VIP group, you're going to want to type add me in the comments so that you can get the link. I'll send you a message to join in my customer group, and all is well there. You'll have the choice to join in. You can join right away or whatever. I just leave it up to you. So let's, this is a front porch sign. Yes, I apologize for this taking a minute. Okay, awesome. Now, I like to have this up in case anything goes wrong technologically. I will be able to see. Okay, so we are going now. Hi Beth and Tara and Cindy. Hi guys on YouTube. So the first thing I want to do, I'll pan down to this real quick so that you guys can actually see what's happening. So here is, hello, I'm right here. Here is my board. I'll give you a look at it. This is a regular old pine board, and I stained it with a dark walnut stain. And let's see, what else can I tell you? After I stained it, I did wax it for the chalk and the transfers. And then if you're putting it on your front porch and you're worried about the weather, you'll want to spray this with a clear sealant when you're all done. Any brand will do, but a crystal clear spray sealant is what you want. You can find it in probably any brand, any like paint supply store or Home Depot or Lowe's or anything like that. So that's what we're working with. Now, just for a quick hot second, I would like to ask your opinion about my embellishments that I'm going to choose. I have 4 different choices that I thought would go really well with the autumn board. So I have ribbon A, which is this right here, the first one, the orange and the black and the like almond color. Then I have ribbon B, which is more autumn tones, but still carrying out that color that we're going to use in our chalk paste. This is a little more simple. We have just, this is going to be C, and of course this is going to be D. Now with each one of these, I have different embellishments that will match. So we're going to do ribbon at the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to put some embellishments up here at the top. So whatever we kind of choose is going to be how I embellish this. So A for this one, B for that one, C for that one, and D for the black and white. It's actually not white. It's actually black and like a cream color. This is white, but it's like a white polka dot. Okay, so you can see him kind of up close. So A, B, C, or D, you help me out, and we will get back to business. All right, so that was easy enough. I'll go back and kind of look. B. So far, I'm seeing a lot of B's. What color chalk? So the chalk is going to be iced coffee, which is a nice like cream color. I can show you up close right here. So this is the chalk color that we're using, and it will match pretty much all of these, just so you know. Okay, so let's, some said A or D. I like all of them, so it won't really matter. B. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Awesome. Okay. All right. So while you guys are voting, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my hot glue gun so that I can get it heated up. I am away from my desk, obviously, so I have like everything on the move. But the hot glue gun is set. The letters will be all set as soon as I finish. It doesn't look like we're going to use C, which is this one, so I'll put it away. I have some beautiful things that will go, like the buffalo plaid in these colors. Very easy for me to whip out whatever I want. This one, I have some really, really cute things that go with this. So if B wins, I will kind of be excited. If A wins, I have stuff for all of it, but I kind of feel like pine board, yep, pine board, dark walnut stain, just all over. Then I kind of, then I wax over that, and that is for my transfer. I don't want my transfer to have any wood fibers stuck to it. That is a real problem. And then when you are completely done, a nice spray with a clear coat will work great if you're putting this out and it might be exposed to elements such as water. But I digress. All right. Hi, Debbie. I'm so glad you got your stuff. Can I show the So okay. I don't know that I could fit all of them, but I'll show you the embellishments for the one that I really want, for the one that I really like the best. Let me give you a quick sneak peek. So we have this really cute, sorry, oh, that's an extreme close-up of my hand. This really cute, like, pumpkin on a stick with these colorful berries. And this actually, or I have this little pumpkin on a stick and it actually has the little, like those berries on there. So that might even be a better choice. But that's kind of what I was wanting to use. Something like that for choice B. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see if I can do this and you can still kind of see me. Okay. Awesome. So, hi, Dawn Marie. I like it. I've been using A for a lot of things lately, but for a lighter wood stain, I agree. B or D? It looks like, hi, Felicia. a lot of B's. All right, so I think we'll probably be going with B. And the reason why that matters is because I want to do that first so I can kind of see how to lay out these letters. I'm not going to do the entire, I just want to get the ribbon at a good place so I know, like if I separate these like so, then what I can do is put that ribbon on centered in what's left. I do think I want to move it down just a hair because that bottom was pretty bare. All right, so that looks good. And if I'm going to use this, that will be a good enough space, I think, to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put these down. They're already marked on the back, so you have the letters. And I just need to kind of have them centered. The width of this board is about 8 inches. I want to say when you buy this, it's like a 1 by 8, like 1 by 8, and then you just get whatever length you want. I think what we did is we got a 10-foot board and cut it in half, so they're 5 by 8 inches. You can fit these letters on a 4-foot board if you just put the letters. Like we're not doing like any embellishments. You're just fitting the letters kind of end to end. That would be about as small as you'd want to go, which was 4 feet long. Cute choices for B. Yeah, I like A and B too. A or B. Okay, awesome, Vicki. Yeah, so this is fun. There's a car alarm going off out there somewhere. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, if you got to see the sneak peek for tomorrow's holiday suite, tomorrow at 9 a.m., the new some updated holiday products are going live on our website, and there are two adorable holiday front porch signs that will be available, and I am ridiculously excited about them because these, literally, I drive through my neighborhood and I'm like, oh, there's a new one, there's a new one, there's a new one. And they're so cute. And so right now they're popping up everywhere. So definitely this is the time to do this. All right, so full disclosure, my board, like I said, is like 8 inches or so. It looks like, I wish I had, oh, I do. Hold on. I'm going to measure it because it looks like you may want a 12-inch board. Oh, no. So my board is not 8 inches. It says it's 8 inches, but it's just a little over 7, because that's how men label boards. It's how they came up with this really ridiculous thing that says this board is 8 inches by 10 feet and it's only 7 inches and some odd. That's a women did not come up with that. No offense, men, but it's a really ridiculous thing. It's the whole carpentry world where, you know how your 2x4 really isn't 2x4? it makes no sense to me. If it's 8 inches, call it 8 inches and make it 8 inches. But anyway, you do want 8 inches for the letter M. So all the other letters like fit perfectly fine on my 7.5 inch board. But because this is a man's world, 10 inch works great. You got a little bit of extra on the sides of that M, but the M is the widest, and so that's what it is, right? So how much space in between my letters? As you can see, and I will measure it for you, but as you can see, I'm actually putting all the transfers on the board at the same time because you can, and that helps you space it out. In between the actual chalk, I'll go ahead and measure with my handy dandy tool. There's about 2.5 inches between my letters. They're all pretty close, like 2.25 to 2.5. And then I have a nice chunk of space up here, and I have a nice chunk of space down below. Probably less down below, about 5.5 inches there, and I have a little more up here, but I'm gonna put more stuff up there. So should be good. Hi Shirley. Hi Rhonda. Yes, Karen, you are absolutely right. If you get a 1x10, that M is going to be completely fine. But because I'm actually using these boards for our monogram letters, like I'm doing different things with them. I'm making some front porch signs for mascots, like so we're the Bulldogs. And so I'm doing one that says Bulldogs, and teaching a class for that, for all of the people, who all of our kids play sports and they're Bulldogs. So anyway, so these boards, the 8x10 or whatever, or 1x8, fit perfectly with all of our monogrammed letters, which you can purchase one letter. You can purchase single letters. They're nice and big, and they're skinnier. But the Autumn, it just specifically the M. The other letters fit fine. It's just the M is going to go just to the edges, so no big deal. Just like a fraction of an inch will be. My board is about 5 feet, so I'm on a 6-foot table, and this is, we've got a 5-foot board here. And really that's, all you need. It should be good. So why don't I do, my glue is heated up. I'm going to go ahead and start chalking here. So I know this is like a funky angle. Oh, I need a stir stick. I've got one right here. Okay, so let's stir this up. This is iced coffee. And I love our iced coffee for anything with the stained boards. It is a beautiful color, and I just love it. I'm using our giant, this is not stuck down. Oh, crud. Unfortunately, I may have some leaks here. I'm going to try to wipe it off and get it onto this one. You know how it can be. Fortunately, because I wax this, I'll be able to really either wash it off if I need to, or go back and go back and fix it or whatever. Let me finish this. I'm a little worried, but it should be okay. Not too bad. So there's a little bit of cleanup that will happen there. I'm gonna go ahead and plop this into my water and push it down. I need a hand towel. Okay. Goodness knows I always need a hand towel. Okay. Pop that in. Want to get it fully submerged because I'm just putting transfer after transfer inside that bucket. I do have some Q-tips here, so why don't I do this while it's wet, or at least try to. Oh, it's starting to dry, so I'm gonna get a little water. Where did my comments go? Nah! My comments. There we go. I did not need to fuzz the transfers first because they weren't super sticky. And so I only fuzz them if they're super sticky or if they're brand new and I know that what I'm putting them on is like something that it will stick a lot to. If you go to, like I go to Home Depot a lot and they cut my boards for free. You get like up to so many cuts for free. So that's awesome. Like that's why I'll take like a 10-foot board and I'll have them cut it in half for me because they'll cut them for free. It makes your life easier. Although when my husband goes, he does not have them cut them. He just will cut them at home. Which, whatever, if he's doing the work, he can do that. All right, so that looks good with my A and my U. Now I'm gonna do the T. Need a little bit more chalk paste. This table, I'm super tall, and this table is super regular size, which really, it starts to like ache your back after a while, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love my standing desk, but it's just not big enough for me to do this in that little area. Oh, this is like making me bonkers. Look at what happened. It's like stuck over here. Peel that off. Plop it in my water. I will just have to clean that. I think it's time for me to get a new squeegee. This is like bent, like, I don't know, yeah. It's like bent in the middle. And I don't know if that's my fault or what, you know, like, what have I done? I've had it for a couple of years and I probably didn't treat it the way I was supposed to. And it might have been, you know, like left in a hot car or something. I'm just saying. Those are things that can go wrong. Hi, Heather. Welcome to my live. Maggie, the width, yeah, the width of this board is an 8-inch board if you're going to buy one. But for these letters, you probably are going to want a 10-inch board. These are the boards I use for my other letters that are skinnier. And so you're gonna see right now when I do this hold on. I'm gonna pull up a chair and you probably aren't gonna, you just see my little head for a minute while I finish this. We're gonna get this finished and I need to hold it down. But the M is a little bit wider than some of the other letters. And so what you're gonna see is that it's gonna go off the edge a little. Just on the tip, like not on any important part of the M. Hi, Londa. Hi, Renee. Yes, you guys, thank you for answering questions if I don't see them right away, because that is helpful. And I will clean up all my little boo-boos that I have on here. There are quite a few. I am definitely before the next project I have that's really big, I am getting a new one of these handled squeegees. Because this is for the birds. Okay. All right, so our M is there. I'm gonna put the rest of this into the container real quickly. Pop that in my water bucket. I'll pull this transfer. Pop that into my water bucket as well. Dry off my hand. Put that in there. We're splashing water everywhere. Goodness. Sarah Beth, these come in a set. So this is our autumn transfer set. It's called, I think it's just called autumn. It is just called autumn. And they all come together, just these letters. And you do get to use, and the cool thing about that is that when you lay them out, you can easily line up whatever you're doing. So you can space it out. You don't have to like save the space. You know, you can pre-do. Goodness, just give me a little. I'm just using whatever is here. I have a little cloth because I have a little boo-boo there. And I have a little boo-boo down here at the end. Easy to clean up. Got a little boo-boo here. Chalk paste is the best stuff in the world. It is so forgiving. You can let it dry and still clean it up with water. It washes with water, so that's really easy. So now our letters are totally done. Let me switch to here and I'll kind of show you. So this is, if I stood it up by me, this is how tall it is. This is how tall I am. And really cool. We're going to do our embellishing now. So I'm going to put it back. And we will go back to our fun halfway mode here. Okay. So we're going to do B. These are not, Vicki, these are not the monogram letters. No, the monogram letters, let me grab them and I'll show you the difference. And then you'll understand why these are the boards that I have. The monogram letters, so look at the difference. Here's the monogram A versus the autumn A. They're much skinnier. Okay, so that's why all the boards that I make that are this size work great with monogram. This is not monogram. This is actually a different transfer, and I can show you what it looks like as a transfer so that when you see it, you'll know. So this is the transfer, okay? It's just 6 letters, okay? You can make a bunch of these. You can teach your friends. You can teach people how to do this. You can sell them. It's so trendy, you guys. Let me know if you want an autumn transfer, and I will send you an invoice. I'll get that out for you. Okay. Thank you. This is actually, so half of it is the stock that you take to expos and events, and then from here on over, and I have 2 more racks you can't see. Those are my used transfers, where when you come to my house and do a chalk night, you get to use all my stuff. So it's really kind of cool because I have a lot of product. All right, so this is drying. Let's start working on our embellishing. I'm gonna do actually the other side first because it will be quicker. So let's head down here. I'm gonna kind of cut this to the right size. I need to hot glue it. I'm gonna hot glue it on, and I'm just gonna do my usual like knot. Okay, this is like the hottest hot glue thing ever. You know what? I should put a mat under it because it's hot glue and it's probably gonna stick to my table. So this is just one of those like heat resistant mats, and the glue won't stick to it either. I'm just gonna do like a zigzag pattern. Let me scooch that down. Scooch this over. Okay. Now I do not want, I need to do a little surgery because a little goop. Okay. I'm going to set this right there. And I need my transfer trimmers, which are also good at trimming other things like ribbon, fly, shoe fly. Oh, I'm not going to cut myself. Shoe fly, don't bother me. You're making me cray. Now what I'm going to do with the ends of this ribbon, after I cut it, I like to fold it over so it gives that effect of like, oh look, it's a bow, but it's not. Let me go ahead and give you a quick close-up of what I did. So you can see that it looks like it's just a knot, but it kind of looks like a bow. It is a faux bow. That's my faux bow, in case you were ever wondering. I'm really good at well, I'm not really good at anything, but I like to do faux bows because I'm not good at real bows. All right, so that's good. Oh, I want to put a little glue underneath the faux bow so as it doesn't come loose at that area. So I'm just going to hold it for like 30 seconds. How much for the autumn transfer? $39.99, and it's reusable. So when you purchase one, you could make multiple boards for you, for your neighbor, or for like have your friends over and like do a fun front porch board making night or something like that. That's what I do with my friends and family. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so our transfers are guaranteed 8 to 12 uses, but I'll be honest, a lot of them, as long as you clean them properly and store them, they can last far more than 8 to 12 uses. Couture cannot guarantee if you don't take care of it properly, which is why it's just the 8 to 10. So many of our transfers we have used like at like a big expo, and we'll have dozens upon dozens of people coming and doing make and takes with our stuff, and we'll use those transfers 20, 30, 40 times during a day. Or when we're demoing, we'll use that same transfer over and over to demo all day. Same kind of thing. Okay, let's scooch this down slightly, and we will do the same thing but over here. However, I'm gonna layer some stuff with this because you know I cannot just be plain Jane. I gotta do something else. If I don't click on my computer, it will totally go into sleep mode, which makes me crazy. So I'm just gonna move this stuff, slide this down, and we'll pop this up here. Okay, we've got our glue gun there. All right, now, same kind of thing. But I'm going to set this out here, and I am going to use some of this. I want to double it though. Double it, that should be good. Probably. All right, let's go ahead and lay this out. Okay, now I can see where I'm going to do my zigzag. Okay, I did my zigzag. Now lay the board about halfway. I'm going to cut these. My transfer trimmer. Totally out of the sight, but that's okay. You don't really need to see me. You can hear me. You can see my hands. All right. Now I'm going to take this, doubled up. Should be good. Just two. I'm doubling up my jute, and I'm going to pop it right under there. Hold on, it's not quite dry. I'm gonna pop it on. Whoa. Apparently it's not that easy to do. Okay, so I popped it under there, and it's about the same as this. Okay. So as I layer this, I'm going to kind of tie it once. Well, I'm going to tie it twice. Hold on. Together though. Gotta pull all the layers through. And we'll do it one more time. Okay, so now we have jute and ribbon. I'm going to open it up and put a little glue down here. And we'll hold that there till we're ready to add everything else. What color did I stain my board, Connie? Dark walnut. I stained it dark walnut. Yeah. Okay, So there's that. Now, I'm gonna add, remember I have these cute little things. I did bring my cutter. Okay, I do have, I think this is adorable. I don't want to use, I like hoard my supplies. I don't know if you guys do, but I don't want to use the whole thing. So I took off 2 little strips of it, and we will kind of stagger those. And I'm twisting, because it's made out of wire, I'm twisting the ends together. Okay, so there's that. And then we're gonna stick this through the top part here. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick this through, if I can, that same part, and I'm probably gonna hot glue this in. It's giving me a little bit of problem. Can you guys see this at all? There we go. I just need to get it mostly through there. Okay, so I got that through. And because it's wire, you can spread it out, so that's gonna be awesome. Now, I am gonna snip off this green one and try to I don't think we need it that long. Okay, so I snipped that off. I'm gonna hot glue them in. Can't see what I'm doing. I moved it down. I can try to, let me see if this is dry. Is that a little better so you can see kind of what I'm doing here? Okay, so here I just snipped it off at the end, and I'm leaving this. I'm going to fold it over again, make a faux bow, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here, fold it over because it's the wired, and make a faux bow. And then I'm going to leave, well, I'm going to probably cut these to be the length of the ribbon. There. Now I do want to hot glue. Is that a better angle? It's literally just a knot with the edges cut off. I double knotted, and then I just fold that over because that's wired ribbon. So it's a total faux bow, and I am going to hot glue this in place. And then I'll probably add some hot glue into this little, where the things are sitting. So I'm just kind of holding this here for like 30 seconds or so. Glad you can see better. All these camera angles, man. It's kind of crazy. All right, so as that is kind of cooling, well, I'm glad. Good, good, good. I'm going to try to just put some in here. And I don't want to burn myself. So normally I would, you know, use something else, not my finger, but this is all I have right now. Something else that would be beautiful, just as beautiful on here, you could do fall flowers, you could do fall leaves, But honestly, this looks really good. All right, so dare I take this? Let's go ahead and move back to me and let me show you kind of the finished product. I'm so excited to put this outside. I know you're far away, but as this stands, it's going to have the pretty colors. And another reason why I really wanted this is because the shutters on my home are this like burgundy color. So I will go outside, put this out there, and spray. I need water, and spray it and take photos for you guys, and I'll post them on the page. Oh my goodness, totally needed water. So with this whole thing being done, super easy. You guys, if you think this is cool and fun and you love to be creative and you could work with me, or you think you could work with me, I would love to have you. All I need to do is probably let you watch a video that tells all about being a designer like me. Type team into the comments if you would like to see the video, and I will personally send it to you in a message. So you'll have to check the that message for me. I may hot glue this jute to the back, because what I just noticed is it's not really like stuck to the back, which I kind of knew that going in, but it might help. It might just help our cause. Outside can be kind of crazy. And I'm going to use this little thing, so I'm not using my finger. I learned that lesson. I'm still healing from the last burn I got. There, so that should glue it to the back. But anyway, type team in the comments and I will get you that link so that you can watch the video, the opportunity video. And again, oh my gosh, you guys, tomorrow is the launch, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, of the new products from the holiday suite. So that's happening early on. Oh, go to Home Depot, get your stuff. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I appreciate you guys watching me this Sunday afternoon. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And I will catch you tomorrow for Monday's Mad Minute at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All of my times are Eastern. Please make a note of that. How much would I sell this for? They go for, I just touched that hot stuff. I have to look. I definitely have, I would really have to take all of the money that I spent, okay? The time that it took me to finish the board and then create, and I'd have to add it all up. And then a portion for the transfer and the chalk paste and the, yeah, I can't really answer that because I haven't figured it out, mostly because I don't sell my stuff. But if you were gonna make this and sell it, the price of the board, the price of your ribbon, the price of your embellishments, the price, like, you use chalk paste, so like add $1 for that, add a little bit of money for the use of your, you can only use your transfers X amount of time, so like 1/12 of that, and then your time. And usually you want to double or triple. The price is usually in between like 2 times to 3 times the amount of what you spent on it and your time. So I don't know. I can't even guess. I wouldn't even guess. But just do all of that. And then when you see how much that is, let's say it's $35. So this board could be $35, or it could be, what would be half? 16. I did a stupid, let's say it's $40 for double and $60 for triple. You know your area and what something like this could go for. Different places have different standard of living, so there's a whole lot of math that goes into that. But I think for sure 30 or more. You're welcome. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day, and catch me back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time for Mad Minute Monday. Bye, everybody.